Hello and welcome to my new video. I will show you how to replace the LCD screen on your HUAWEI P10. This is the normal one, not the lite one. If you need any parts and tools, you can buy them directly from my video description link. This will also support my channel. Thank you very much. And don't forget to subscribe. So first we have to remove these two pentalobe screws. They are same as not the screws, but the screwdriver is the same for using with your iPhone, if you have any. So here comes the tricky part. You have to first remove the SIM card tray. This is the easy part actually. And then you will have to separate the old cracked screen from the back plate, from the back frame, which is the metal frame. So you will see here I will try to do some gap between this between the screen and between the back frame. So I will just use my fingernails and later some plastic tool, a small piece to make a gap, you will see. So it's not that easy, but I suggest you that first you make a gap on the bottom side where is the charging port. It's easier, and then you just go with this plastic tool around, you will see. But in my case I will have to remove first there is a screen protector on this LCD, and you will see. See? Yeah. So I luckily removed the screen protector, and now let's go again. Still don't have this gap. I try to put my fingernails inside. It's a little bit tricky because it's really tight. So I'm using now this small plastic tool and also my fingernails just to go around. You know, once you have this small gap, it's pretty easy. But yeah, we have to come to that part. It happens. You hold the phone goes on. You want still that the phone is off. Anyway, we are very close. Sorry I didn't hold the phone in the camera, but it's nothing new, it's just, you know, I use this suction cup just to try to lift a little bit the LCD, and then finally I got this small gap, and with this plastic tool I'm trying to lift the LCD, the screen a little bit up to lift it, and then you will get a bigger gap, and then it's not a problem anymore. Then you just go around. Just don't go too much inside, because there is a flex cable which is connecting the buttons. So on the bottom side you are safe. It's okay, you will see. Now I will disconnect this flat cable. So disconnect it. You see? Pretty easy. So now I'm removing these two metal pieces, metal protectors for the flat cables. First you remove the screw, and then you leave the metal piece. I'm going to disconnect the battery. So the battery is disconnected. Always be sure, if you can, just disconnect the battery first. So I'm removing the second screw and the second metal plate. So, just in case, I will remove this flat cable also. This is the LCD cable, but later you will see I will also remove the other flat cable which is connected to the the charging port and the bottom microphone. So first you have to remove these 3 screws, and then you will have to remove the metal plate. So lift the metal plate up. Okay, we removed it. I'm disconnecting now this cable. Okay. Okay, so there is another screw. Unscrew this one, and then we can lift up the bottom small piece, like a small motherboard with a charging port. Okay, I'm heating up now a little bit the loudspeaker because there is glue underneath, just to remove it more easily. So gently lift the speaker now. You can use a small screwdriver or whatever tool. Okay, my speaker just flew away. Okay, no worries. So you see this small antenna, later I will remove it. First I remove this flex cable. And now I will carefully remove also the antenna. So now we are going to reheat the screen, so we can remove it from the frame. I'm heating the screen for around 3 to 5 minutes at around 200 degrees. Just be careful, you can sometimes maybe touch the screen to see if it's not too hot. The distance should be safe, which is around maybe 5 centimeters or so. While you work on this, use safety glasses, protect your eyes always. So I'm using this small scalpel, this small knife. The screen is cracked here in the corner, so I will first remove small pieces of glass, just to make a gap in this frame, and then later I will use a plastic cart and go around to remove the screen. So see, now I'm using a plastic cart and going around. Just try to work carefully. Don't cut yourself or anything. You will have to reheat the screen and the bottom maybe a few times, because it's on the bottom and on the top, because the glue is really strong. On the sides not that much, but on the top and on the bottom it's so strong. HUAWEI is using here a really strong glue. Okay, I'm using some help here with some tweezers. Okay, the screen is out. Yay! Okay, now comes the hardest part, because you will see how strong the glue really is. Like, I'm removing here the small cracked glass, like the last pieces, and it's so strong, it's almost impossible. It's very hard. But please work carefully, don't damage the plastic around the frame, and yeah. So removing this glass piece by piece, slowly. I just made a higher speed of the video here, because it takes too long. So now I'm removing these old pieces of the adhesive glue around the frame. You have to remove it, because later when you put some liquid glue around, it should be like even everywhere. There shouldn't be rest of the old glue inside the frame. So clean it very nice, very good. Really carefully here around the speaker and around the front sensors, the proximity sensor. Don't damage anything. Better work slowly. Oh look, how nice is my hair. So now I'm heating up the old screen, and I will remove this small grid, the protector for the speaker, and I will place it in the new screen. So let's place this old grid in the new screen, because the new screen came without the grid. So just testing if the screen fits normally in the frame. So you see the new screen doesn't have, on the bottom where is the flex cable, doesn't have the protective foil. So I'm just removing from the old screen and place it to the new screen. This is just in case that there is no short circuit or something, you know, because when you put it inside the frame is made from metal. Could be some, I don't know, from the past experience I had some issues with the touch later, so just put this foil from the old screen inside the new screen. I mean on the flex on the back. So I'm using here the E8000 glue. This glue is pretty okay to stick the new LCDs inside the frame. It's pretty strong. I'm almost using this type of glue, so yeah. If you want it, there is a link in my video description where you can get it. The same for all other parts. Just go around and don't put too much, because it's strong enough. You know, when you go here on the sides, just use a little bit. Okay, because I cut the video before, you don't see the blue protective foil now, but in a few seconds you will see it in the flex cable. It's okay. Now be quick, put the screen inside the frame, push it inside, align it, press it inside. Okay, and now I'm using these small clippers just to hold the screen inside the frame until the glue is hardened enough. So I go around and first all corners and then the sides. Once you are done, leave it there for at least 1 hour. I leave it overnight sometimes for 1 hour, sometimes for 2 hours, but never under hour, because the screen should be like really sticked inside the frame. So Once it's done, you have to reconnect all flex cables, and then you put back the plates and stuff, and then you will be ready to go. So first we put back the charging port and the headphone socket, headphone jack. So now we put back the speaker, the loudspeaker, and connect it back to the connector. Take all screws and screw it inside the holes. Okay, I'm pretty sure I will turn around this flex cable. It has to show up. Yeah, you see, it's not fitting here, so turn it around. Okay, the arrow has to show on the top. I put back the small metal plate. No, actually no, I have to connect the antenna back. Don't forget the antenna. Here we go again with the screws. So now I'll just connect the buttons which are in the frame, the back frame, and try to turn on the phone just to see if everything is working. Okay, we have the HUAWEI logo, so the phone is starting. Seems the screen is okay, the touch is working, so we can assemble it and finish it. Take the 2 plates, the metal pieces, put it inside, don't forget the screws. Okay. Now connect again the buttons. And now you will assemble these 2 pieces together, the screen and the backplate. So just work carefully, don't break anything. The best would be you push the screen at first on the top and then you push it around and go to the bottom. It should make click click, then you know it's okay. So don't forget the 2 pentalobe screws. So don't forget the SIM card tray and the SIM card. And yeah, folks, that's it. Turn it on and you're finished. HUAWEI! Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions, you can comment below and I will try to answer your questions as soon as possible. If you want to donate, there is also a link in my video description link. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.